I recorded this video quite a while ago, and I was a little bit fired up, but I didn't really find the perfect time to post it. But today, 300 Pounds and Running on Instagram posted a post about how he's been to races and he runs them, and by the time that he gets to the finish line, they've removed the barriers, they've removed mile markers, and they've ran out of medals. If you're not really familiar with running, races aren't free. You pay to be in races, and a lot of races have speed requirements that you have to meet in order to be in them. So it's just really frustrated that someone that's 300 pounds and running half marathons, 5Ks, marathons, isn't treated the same when he has to pay his money to enter. And is your money not as valuable if you're a plus size person? I want to thank my friend Deanna for sharing this post with me. She started doing fitness challenges a long time ago with me. I know I took a break from fitness challenges this year, just had a lot going on, but she leads a running group. She just did a half marathon not too long ago, and she's training to run in Tokyo. Is it next year or the year after? Sorry if I butchered that, Deanna. But it's just this whole culture where you shame fat people into working out, and then when they do, you act like their money isn't valuable, you treat them like shit, you don't make clothes to fit them, or you make fun of them in the gym. So it's like, you say you're so concerned, and then you're happy when they because that's how people treat us, is start to work out, then you're an asshole to them, whether it's by an organization, by individuals. That's why I say when people say, oh, I'm just concerned about your health, no, you're not. Because when people do things that are healthy for them, you still treat them like shit. So stop saying that you're concerned about people's health when you're not. Like, it's so exhausting to hear all of these stories about people being treated like shit just because they're fat. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the original video that I recorded play. It was back in my old place. It's still just as valuable as information, and I'll still have all of the resources down below that I said that I would, but I just had to put in this intro because that seemed like miles and galaxies away when I recorded that, but it's still happening now. So here's the video. I look adorably ethnic today. I've spent many years on the internet trying to break the stereotype that you can't be fat and fit. If you visit my Instagram, you'll see me dancing, taking lots of dance classes, doing toe touches, doing back bends, doing handstands, doing heel stretches, doing things that are stereotypically something that fat people don't do. An amazing internet friend of mine does beautiful dance videos as well. That girl dances like 20 hours a week, and I don't even know if I could dance 20 hours a week, TBH. And there is a video of her in her ballet class. She's doing pirouettes or something, I don't know, ballet, and then it cuts from her spinning like a majestic angel to a rotisserie chicken spinning. And I just don't understand how the internet thinks that's okay. So I'm just really confused. You want fat people to work out, right? Because you want them to be healthy, because apparently health and size are the same thing. We have confused that over the years, and we think that health and size are mutually exclusive. So you want fat people to work out, but when they do, you make fun of them. So what makes you think that that's going to have the person continue to work out after you shame them or make fun of them or make a meme about them? I really want to understand this. Every fitness challenge, I do a little series of videos trying to empower people and let them know that their fears are irrational, that they can go to the gym and they can rest assured that no one's gonna say anything to them, because everyone at the gym is there for the same purpose, to better themselves, mind, body, and spirit. That no one's worried about you and no one's gonna say anything negative to you. But that is a lie, because I can think of at least 10 stories in the past month of people being shamed in the gym. No, this hasn't ever happened to me. I think I give off the vibe that I'll throw a weight at your head if you would dare make fun of me, but I just don't understand. You want people to work out. You make fun of fat people for being fat and lazy. They motivate themselves, they go to the gym, you make fun of them still. I understand the argument that body positivity has turned into this promoting obesity kind of movement, which I don't think it is at all, and if you do, you should really research it further. But here's the thing, I hear a lot of people say, when does body positivity go too far? When is it just promoting an unhealthy lifestyle? That's not what it's about. It's about loving yourself regardless of your body, regardless of your ability. It's about finding value in yourself beyond your body. A person does not have to be healthy to be respected. That's just the beginning and the end of it. You respect people because everyone deserves respect. They don't have to be healthy to earn your respect or to be respected by you. And there are so many reasons that people are unhealthy. Being overweight isn't always the reason that someone's unhealthy. Regardless, if you're black, white, thin, fat, able-bodied, disabled, everyone deserves to be respected. So the whole narrative and argument of body positivity is supporting an unhealthy lifestyle needs to stop, because it's about loving yourself regardless. And if you think that it's okay to disrespect someone because they're unhealthy, if you think that someone's not worthy of your respect unless they're healthy, you have a bigger problem. And I'm starting to guess that it's probably your own insecurity, and maybe you shouldn't project that onto other people. I've talked about this in the past. I've never been shamed by another gym goer, but anytime I go to a group fitness class, because that's where I feel home, in group fitness, you know, 5 out of 10 times the instructor will look at me and say, take it at your own pace. If you need to modify, modify. And in my head, I'm giving multiple middle fingers because I know how capable I am. And then at the end of the class, they always end up coming to me saying, oh my goodness, you did so well. You kept up with everyone. And I'm not someone that needs to call it out in front of the class saying, I don't need to modify at the beginning. But at the end, I will say, well, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have prejudged. Or, yeah, just because I'm fat doesn't mean that I'm not capable. Because when you say that to someone and they see it firsthand, that just because someone's size is X, Y, or Z doesn't mean they're not going to be able to complete a class or run a mile or whatever it is, it changes their perception and they're less likely to do that thing going forward. So I am always one to call out the bullshit when I see the bullshit. And I think that you shouldn't be afraid, because you're in a gym, you're surrounded by people. If someone says something to you, just be like, shut up. That's not kind. And I've been someone that hasn't always been the nicest in the past. I have been a bit of a bully from time to time, and I know that if someone would have told me to fuck off, I probably would have fucked off. Did you know that most athletic brands don't even sell over a size large or extra large? Okay, so us fat people are their clientele, right? According to everyone else, we need to work out the most because we're not worthy of your respect, or we're not worthy of living our lives or being happy unless we're thin. So how about every time you want to shame a fat person for working out or just in general, instead, why don't you write Asics or why don't you write Adidas and ask them why they don't sell over a size large or extra large? Because you're really sick of seeing fat people and you want them to work out, so maybe they should make clothes in their size. I'd say a good 80% of the workout brands that I would want to shop at don't sell my size. And I understand that not everyone has to sell clothes for plus size, but from what I'm hearing from the internet and from fat shaming stories, we're the ones that need to work out the most. So why can't we find clothes to wear so that we can work out, if that's going to solve all these problems? So the next time that you hear someone fat shame someone, or that you think about fat shaming someone, instead, why don't you buy that person's food and meal prep for them? Why don't you go to the gym with them and work out with them? I mean, if you're not going to help solve the problem, talking shit about someone definitely isn't going to help. So if you're not going to help fix the problem, stop being a part of the problem. That would make me really happy. And to my fellow babes, not even all fat babes, I know other people have been shamed in the gym. I know that sometimes women feel uncomfortable in gyms. Regardless, just realize that there are always going to be really shitty people in the world. As much as we hope the next generation will be raised to be kind, there are always going to be really crappy people in this world, and you can't let that keep you from doing things that make you feel great. So I still want you to go to the gym. I still want you to go to that dance class. I still want you to go to that group fitness class. I still want you to work out, because you know what? You can't live your life based on what someone else may or may not end up saying to you. And like I always say, you have to keep an open mind and an open heart, but you also don't have to take shit from anyone. You have to take control of your own life and do the things that you want to do, that make you feel great, that empower you, that better you. The things like a gym, for me, going to the gym for me is just like my time. It's my self-love time. It's my time to de-stress. It's me time. And we all deserve to take time for ourselves and do things that we love without having other people bring you down. And once you stop caring what other people say, it wouldn't matter if someone came up to you in the gym and said something terrible to you. It just won't. You can't care. You just can't. You have too many other things in life to care about than to care about someone saying something stupid to you. And really, they're kindergarten attempts at insults. They're not something that you should spend your time worrying about. There are always going to be assholes in this world. And if you stray away from doing something you love every time there may be an asshole nearby, you will never achieve anything great in your life. You really have to take your life into your own hands. And you can't let other people's opinions matter to you, because that's their opinion. All I care about is what you think and what you want to do, and that's what I want you to do, and I want you to continue doing. I'm gonna link some size inclusive athletic brands down below, and I always think it's really important when choosing a gym to get like a trial pass, you know? Go to that gym for whatever the duration of the pass is. Really find your fit, because I think that makes things a lot easier having a gym home that you really love. But that's all I really have to say today, guys. Be kind to people. And if people aren't kind to you, just give them the middle finger. It makes you feel really great. Okay, I gotta go to work now. Until next time, remember to keep an open mind, keep an open heart, practice unconditional compassion, but don't take shit from anyone. I love you guys endlessly, and I hope you love yourselves even more. I really do. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.